What is going on, guys? Sync D's here. Today we are going to talk about ratings and rookie premiere information. Madden just dropped the gridiron notes for player ratings and the player rating stretch. So in Madden 20, the gameplay directors have overhauled the rating system. Developers state that they divided players into tier-based systems based on their on-field performance. The tiers include elite slash near elite players, quality starters, low level starters, backups, and low level backups. This is important to understand if you play regular head to head, because throughout the season, based on some of the teams you choose to use, their ratings could fluctuate. For example, a low level 6th-round pick that impacts your team in a positive way throughout the season could become a low-level starter by mid-season, or vice versa. A quality starter could take a step back, once again throwing a wrench into the strategy and tactic for using teams this year. Moving on, for example, in Madden 19, there were 53 corners with 80 or better man coverage. In Madden 20, there are only 42. They chose to raise the ceilings on some of those ratings to further the gap between the elite and the rest, and I think that's why we feel elite players feel elite, like you, especially against weaker teams, especially in the beta. In Madden 19, 54% of the roughly 2,900 players, including free agents, were 70 overall or better. In Madden 20, is 41%. Are at 70 overall or better, which means that both low-level starters and depth players can be rated in the 60s and maybe even 50s. 50s is crazy to me. Like, you can have a starter and a 50. On stream today, they said that the Chiefs starting center is a 50-something overall. That's crazy. So now you know how to get at Patrick Mahomes. It's not the ends; it's right up the middle. It says, furthermore, we slightly tweaked the overall formulas for every player archetype. With the changes we made to the QB, the West Coast archetype has been changed to improviser, and wide receiver archetypes, changing possession to route runner, and changing red zone threat to physical. We wanted to ensure that players were being labeled correctly. That makes sense pretty much once you change the system and things like that. Already talk about QB throw power and the velocity and trajectory and things like that, so I won't get into that. But with the alterations in place, here are the differences between Madden 19 and Madden 20. Seeing the chart, there are only 22 95 plus overall players, 3 less than last year. 90 plus is 72 90 plus overall players, 6 more than last year. 188 this year of 85 plus overall. It's about what, 40 or so, yeah, if my math correct, about 40 or so less players than last year, and the list goes on and on. But the 70 plus, it still doesn't add up to the 2,900. I don't think it adds up to the 20. Let's see, it might add up to the 2,900 players, but either way, like, the gap has changed, especially in this area right here, where like you'll feel the difference between an 85 and an 80, and I think that's going to be used a lot. But they gave us some extras all the way at the bottom that, if you read through correctly, we found out that rookie premieres are coming out July 1st, Monday, July 1st. The rookie premiere program will be live in Madden 19. It's confirmed that there will be 10 players, same as last year, 5 on offense, 5 on defense, and it looks as if I'm 1 of 5 on my prediction. I did predict Darnell Savage, and I guess we'll have to wait until Monday to see the rest. But that's the video on ratings and rookie premiere info. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like and comment, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and as always, remember to be great.